tale of laughing in the dark.
The episode Laughing in the Dark follows the story of Josh, Ginger Kid variation number 3 out of 5. It's Friday night and him and his friends are at the carnival and they're considering going into the spook house. Josh is all ready to go in when his two friends tell him that they shouldn't because that place is haunted. Yeah, I think that's the whole appeal of a spook house. Apparently weird things happen in there with a clown called Zebo.
Weird things happen in there. Something to do with the clown.
Yeah, being haunted aside, that fucking laugh? No, I'm good. While calling his friends a chicken, he runs into the man that runs the spook house. He's the perfect combination of a methed out carny mixed with the plantation owner, who takes his job just a little too seriously.
Who are you?
I run this place, I do. And he's in there, all right. Just waiting. Pick the right door and you go free. Pick the wrong door, and there he'll be. Care to give it a go?
Nah, I'm good. My mom and dad said I'm not allowed to get molested by clowns or I'm grounded. The next day, Josh and his friends are actually— what the fuck is up with— it's a goddamn hockey rink. Oh, right. The show's Canadian. Alright, that makes sense. Anyways, friends look up an old newspaper that actually tells them what happened to the real Zebo and why that spook house is infamous for being haunted.
Clown known as Zebo stole the whole entire circus payroll of $4,000. Wow.
He got caught, though, and they chased him into Playland. He ran into the spook house, and he would have gotten away, except for one thing.
The cigar.
Cigar? Zebo smokes cigars. The police figure he threw one away in the spook house because the whole place caught fire, with him inside.
Well, carnies aren't known for being the smartest of people, but this confirms their suspicions of the place being haunted and their reason for not going in there. But Josh just ain't buying it. They're a bunch of chickens, and he plans to go in there, steal Zebo's nose, and prove to them that it's a bunch of hooey. And with a really cheesy transition shot, they're back at the carnival that night.
Tell you what, Gutless. Not only am I gonna go through this whole place alone, but when I find the dummy clown, I'm gonna steal his nose.
As Josh walks up to the spook house doors, he's greeted by the methed out plantation owner. He's actually a reoccurring character, not the character in this episode specifically, but the actor himself is in a bunch of different Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes. Along with other actors that play, kids in the episodes, they're in other ones too, which makes me think that this is kind of like a American Horror Story kind of, where everything's all kind of interconnected. You'll see one actor in one episode, and then a few episodes down the line, you'll see that same actor playing another character. I doubt there's any validity to that, but it's a theory that I came up with while I was watching a bunch of these episodes. As he walks through the spook house, Josh is greeted by a bunch of cheap jump scares and animatronics, pretty typical of what you would find at a place like this. And a giant dragon head that shoots fucking fire. I'm pretty sure this is what burnt that place down back in the 30s, not Zebo's cigar. But suddenly, he comes across a revolving door that brings him into a room with a bunch of colored numbered doors. What was it that old crazy slave owner said again?
Pick the right door and you go free. Pick the wrong door, and there he'll...
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't take long for Josh to figure out which door leads out, but he can't leave until he gets the nose or else his friends won't think that he actually went through with it. After a couple tries, he actually finds Zebo, and he's pretty terrifying, not gonna lie.
It's only a dummy. A dummy. A fake dummy.
Did I scare you? See, Chris from Telesplash Gaming isn't the only troll around here. Anyway, he grabs the nose, he goes through the door, and he gets the hell out of there. But wait, cigar smoke? Oh! It's the next day, and Josh is laying it on thick to his friends who lost the bet. And of course, his friend is not happy about this because he has to wear the nose to school for an entire week. But it's okay, I think he'll fit in with the juggalos at school quite well. But sadly, Ouija is not a fan of the Insane Clown Posse, so he gets up and throws the nose in a fit of anger. But Josh isn't letting him get off that easy, and he runs up to get the nose, but cigar smoke. Could it...
I'll bet you forgot Dad and I have theater tickets tonight. She's right. Plate of spaghetti in the freezer and chocolate pudding in the fridge. Don't stay up too late playing video games. See you later, Mom.
Oh, the 90s, when kids would be left alone all night to their own devices while their parents were out partying. I remember it well. P.S. If you get molested and or murdered by a clown, you're grounded. Oh yeah, and don't stay up too late playing video games. While Josh is waiting for spaghetti to heat up in the microwave because it's the 90s, he gets some of that sweet, sweet chocolate pudding, baby. 2 fingers ought to do the trick.
Mom? Dad? Dad? Is that you?
Nope, fuck that. I'm out. I quit. I fucking quit. Well, I gotta give him credit where credit is due. He's a little bit braver than I would have been. I would have been out, man. Speedy Gonzalez, out.
Somebody's in there. You better show yourself, or you're gonna get beamed.
Ha 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 ha, got you again. But seriously, no, that's the last time, I promise. Or is it? You'll never know. Once Josh is done being jump scared, he hears the phone ring and it's Ouija trying to weasel his way out of not wearing the nose to school. Josh says no way and hangs up on him. Suddenly, the phone rings again, and this part is actually legitimately creepy.
Give it back. Give it back.
No way, Ouija. You're not scaring me.
Royally freaked the fuck out, Josh's food finally finishes, but something's not right. What's that? Cigar smoke? Josh, in a panic, runs up to his room and gets on the phone and calls Ouija back to see if that was him pretending to be Zeebo. But of course it wasn't, and we get another legitimately creepy scene. Now personally, I can actually really relate to this episode because as a kid, I had a reoccurring nightmare of monsters trying to break into my house while I was home alone. So this episode really resonated with me on that primal fear of being all alone and helpless.
Yeah, okay. I'm scared. I was scared on the ride, and I'm really scared now. Was that you?
Give me a break. Why would I?
What was that? Is that you, Cassie? Put down the phone.
Josh, we only have one phone. It's gotta be at your house.
If you don't give it back, I'll come up and get it.
Who was that? Is that your phone? Josh, you there?
Holy fucking shit, just seeing the silhouette of the shadow underneath the crack of the door is enough to send chills down my spine. One of the things I really like about this episode is that you never actually see Zeebo. It's one of those things where you have to use your imagination, and it makes it a little bit more scary in that sense. The fear of the unknown. And naturally, that's enough for Josh to get the fuck out of Dodge. Josh takes the nose back to the spook house to give it back to Zeebo, and along with a little peace offering of a box of cigars, how the fuck did he get cigars? 1, at that time of night, and 2, he's definitely not 18. But who the fuck cares, because Zeebo accepts it and he lets him go scot-free. No sodomy tonight, my friend. So what have we learned? That if you steal a clown's nose, that's a good enough reason for him to hunt you down like an animal, rape you, and kill you. Unless you give him cigars.
It's the most fun in the park when you're laughing in the dark.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you remember Are You Afraid of the Dark, let me know your favorite episode down below in the comments section. And if you're new to the Nerd Lair, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss an upload, which is all month long here in the Nerd Lair for Nerdtober. Stay nostalgic, stay spooky, and I'll see you on the next one.